answer to, I just want to go to Air Services Australia.
Before you do, sorry, if you've
Yeah.
changed from the road user charge now, you can complete that. Okay. Senator White just wanted to clarify something about women in aviation, and then I'll come back to you. Yeah, 9:30, right? Yeah.
Thanks. So Senator McKenzie mentioned that, I think she said that Senator McDonald thought that there were 4.5% of the industry, the aviation industry was women. That's not right, is it?
I think I mentioned I don't have the number off the top of my head, Senator.
Well, I've looked at your website, right? And so the website for women in aviation talks about it because it's... Pardon? No, it's not pilots. It's actually wider than that. It's between what your website says is that in 2021, women represented between 4.5% and 22.8% of employees in technical roles in the aviation sector, such as traffic control, pilots, mechanics, and engineers. Right. So that's it's not your statistics. It's the Workplace Gender Equality Agency's 2021 statistics at the time this program was introduced. Does that sound right? Because, for instance, flight attendants, women would be, they're safety professionals, they're about 70% women.
I think it would depend exactly on the different occupations within the aviation
That's
sector.
right. And so aviation is not just homogenous and it's not just pilots, but this program, it's a whole range of different people. So anyone who said 4.5% were women in the industry is not correct, is it?
It depends on what it's referencing.
Yeah, what the subsection. And not everybody who works in... Sorry? You've had your say. Can I just ask my questions? Because I'm looking at the website and I understand it. And unlike you, I've worked in the industry. So can I ask you...
No, it was a prerequisite, Senator, to ask.
No, yeah, sure. It's not a prerequisite, but it's knowledge is power. Can I ask you then, as I understand also, this Women in Aviation program was a one-year program that was introduced in 2019-2020 by the previous government. Is that correct?
That was before my time. I have to say I'm not aware of that, Senator. But
so the website says that. So,
absolutely, it may well be.
So then it was extended for 4 years in 2021, as I read the website, and it said, and so the funding had an additional $4 million of funding to extend it to the years 2025 to 2026. So that was under the former government, is it? Because they were in power in 2021. Would I be correct about that?
You are correct.
Right. And so the suggestion about not having ongoing funding, well, it's had a limited life on the previous government, didn't it?
That's correct, and I don't think I was saying or anybody was intending to say that the government has made a decision to end it at that point in time. The current program has some years to run.
It does.
And it does have funding until that year, and so there is time to evaluate the program and make a decision on the future of the program.
Yes, and it was, and admirably, it was at that time put into place to support the previous government's 2020 Women's Economic Security Statement to try and cut the gender pay gap. That was one of the things that it said. That was one of those things, but it was wider. It was short term, then it's been extended. That's my point, and that's correct.
I have no reason to think otherwise, Senator.
Thank you. That's all.
Thank you, Senator White. Now, Senator McKenzie on a new subject.